We're back, and as promised, time for another installment in our series of reports about the genuine American heroes that way too often don't get the credit they deserve. The men and women of the U.S. military on the job a long way from home in Afghanistan. They're not making many headlines these days or getting much coverage, so NBC's Jim Maceda has chosen to spend time with some of them so we can check in on their lives and the fight. Tonight, a father who is a father figure doing a tough job under even tougher circumstances far from home.
Lieutenant Colonel Johnny Davis, like others in the military, is up early. But unlike most battalion commanders, the 42-year-old starts his day with a Twinkie. Just one. And it goes a long way.
Hey, how you doing? Ready for another day? Any problems?
Negative, sir.
How you doing, Superman?
Sir.
Well, how you doing, big old linebacker?
Davis prides himself on knowing each of his 800-plus men.
Extremely compassionate guy. He cares a lot about soldiers. He cares a lot about the mission.
The Taliban ruled this part of Kandahar province when Davis's strike battalion breached their defenses last fall and pushed the Taliban back.
We came in and clear, and now we're going to hold this ground.
But the unit has taken at least 140 casualties.
They are my heroes.
So Davis built a gallery of heroes for some of his soldiers killed in action. He comes here often, but still chokes up when he tells the story of Private First Class Benjamin Park's final moments after he'd survived an initial IED blast.
And the team leader said to Park, I need you to pull security. And he moved about 10 meters, and he hit a secondary IED.
How does this big-hearted commander cope with such loss?
Dada.
Lucy, is that you?
Yeah.
Are we going to wrestle in the kitchen again?
Love you, Daddy.
By phoning, most nights, his very large family back in Clarksville, Tennessee. The Davises, codenamed Household 6, for wife Stacy and their 5 daughters. From 19-year-old Whitney, now at West Point, down to 3-year-old Rachel, the youngest and most challenging. The latest fire back home, the flip camera's gone missing.
Our mission today is to find the camera.
There is a lot going on right now, huh?
Yeah.
But this loving father, a native of Milwaukee, is also a war-hardened paratrooper who leads from the front. Wounded himself, he still carries shrapnel in his leg from an IED attack. 5 others were injured, 2 seriously.
Hey, Jeffrey?
And no matter how late at night, Davis finds the time to cheer up many of his own wounded soldiers in hospitals back in the States.
You know, you can get, you'll start to get feelings back in your hand and your legs.
And then, but only if he's earned it, Davis has that other Twinkie.
Simple pleasures.
Before winding down until the next one. Jim Maceda, NBC News, Kandahar.
Life in the U.S. Army, thousands of miles from home. We've had a tremendous response to Jim Maceda's reporting here this week. Because of that, he's live on our Facebook page tonight, taking comments, answering questions from all of you about the people he met on the front lines in Afghanistan.